Mihinkään mä jäin tässä pelissä? Muista enää. No sen näkee.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Saisiko mun tää istua?
Choosing the right rations can be just as important to your chance of survival as choosing the right weapons. If you want food that'll save your life out in the wilds, go northwest to Saltbite. The cook there, Pantala, she'll whip up a meal for anyone who needs it, to knock or not.
Okay.
Make sure to pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
Take a look or move on.
Selvä. Vähän hämätää. Mikä tuntuu, että on ihan hanhen höhnöklä pois. No. Rankkasade Jyrliinko? Rankkasade. Kierretään. Mun on parempi. Tässä on kyllä niin monta parempaa juttua kuin mitä kun tuossa on tuossa. Ai saatana kutisee. On paljon enemmän tässä kyllä. Niin jotain tää. Eli mulla on toi liila. Mä en muistanut ollenkaan mitä mulla oli. Mä oon pelannut viime päivinä tän ensimmäistä osaa. Mä oon melkein päässyt sen läpi jo itse asiassa. Vähän se niinku. Kehittäjät on jäänyt niinku. Niin mä oon takaisin, kun mä oon jättänyt Portugaliin. Minne mä olin menossa? Herra jumala, tuonne on jokin hornan tuutti. Tuntematon pata. Tässä on 22. Mikä tässä on? Mulla on 30. Mä oon muuten melkein samalla tasolla täällä, kun mä oon tuolla. Jos näkään on tämä sokkiva sama ase. Se on 14 ja 19. Voisi kyllä myydä parempaa. Niin. siitä. Hyvin. Menee taas hetken, kun opin tämän nappulat. Konekarpettelu. Lähtee pelaamaan konekaata. Sitä kun oppisikin pelaamaan, niin se on hyvänä. Kerää purppuravarsia. Niin, tää on työ. Entäs sillä tehtävät? Nyt odottaa tota. Ehkä mä teen tätä päätehtävää kumminkin nyt. Sehän jäi hemmetti soiko ihan. Mulla on kauan sitten kesken. Onko mulla täällä 6? Katso ei pääse nykyisen sisään. No sitten se ei tule. Nyt se... Sillä ratsastetaan kolmiolla, tai hypätään ratsastetaan kolmiolla, tällä hypätään neljöllä, että se on ihan mahdotonta. Sitten neljöllä kerätään ja tällä kerätään kolmiolla, muistaakseni. Voisi kyllä olla samakin nappula. Ei sinne. Älä mene sinne tonne noin. Tää seuraa tietä mitään tää. Nyt mä menen väärään suuntaan taas. Tonne. Oh. Ei jäänyt possu ihan alle. Saatana. Se on pelottava. On vähän kiva, kun tää seuraa itse tuota polkua, eikä se koko ajan olla vääntämässä. Minäkään. hyvä tallentaa, jos sattuu, että kuolet, mä ei aloittaa alusta. No niin, mä yritän painaa väärää nappulaa koko ajan. Oh fuck. Mä oon ihan sekasin. Pekasin rauniot. No joo. Hemmetti.
It's true. I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
Missä siinä se on? Niin. Eikö mä jätän sen... Jos löytyisi vaikka tunnin nuotiolle voisin jättää tän. Se tulee rattilakaan helppoa. Noin. Tosiaan pätä pois. Sokkiva sama se. Viherlompala. Tuolla viherlompala mukaan. Tuolla on skorpioni. Kato perkele, tuolla sisällä on viherlompaloja. Pääseekö sinne mitenkään, kuinka helposti tai vaikeasti on sisällä? Täällä soi vaikka mikä. Niin, se on sitten eri asia, että pääseekö tuonne sisällä ollenkaan. Joo. Mikä siinä on? Tarvittava. Varuste puuttuu. Haistakaa. Pitkä vittu. No. Saatan tuntematon asutus. Resurssipussi. Se on tuntematon asutus. Ainakin melkein se suunta. Missä paskot taas näitä. Ei mitään helppoa. Sihdata taas.
Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing?
Oho.
Better check it out. Someone's been through here.
Ai ei sitten. Joo, sit ei pääse eteen.
Camping gear. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
Onko täällä muuta mitään? Tää on mielenkiintoista. Mitä lisää paljon ainakaan ei koskaan liikaa.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlin, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Hukkumista.
Then you're going to die alone because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
Nämä on samannäköisiä kaikki haluaa.
And so the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life?
Onko nämä samat tyypit kumminkin? Nyt näyttää ihan samoilta.
Deadly delusion.
Kun sieltä tulee se poissa paikassa.
So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, hardly expected to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
Air capsule. Hammer.
Nyt on umromat sekoja.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
Damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
After not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora. and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gram's footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy that...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then...
Niin, mikä toi paikka on niin.
The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
Ai. Pakko käydä vessassa. Sorry.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark 1 and Mark 2. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
Ehkä sinä voit.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Oh, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. This is my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
Ai jaa.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff.
No hienoja kyllä.
This
Mä oon
one
nähnyt ne.
showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Jaa. Onnea metsästykseen vaan niin.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
No. Tunne. Miten tätä pääs alas? Tosta. Mä varmaan tapan itteni, kun mä menen sinne, mutta ei se mitään. No. Ai, tää pitää kiertää. Kierros. Kunniakierros. Sinne löytää. En piti ottaa toiselle turhalle matkalle ratsoa mukaan. Turha lyhyt. Tapataan vaan se ratsu.
Another drone keeping watch on the biosphere. I should grab its data. But how am I going to get it down?
Tossa. Tässä mun yrittää saada se tässä välissä. Ja nyt jos periaatteessa kivetääkö on tuonne ylös. Joo. Tehtävällä vaihtuu lennossa. Se on kiva saada tuo lennokki
Maybe I
viittä.
can climb something to jump onto the drone.
Oho! Saisikohan tää päältä? Ei tän päältä, ei saa. tuolta.
Taking you with me.
Ai vittu! Hyvä minä.
Calculated that landing.
Oho. Meillekin pääsin ylös, mutta painoin vissiin väärää nappulaa tätä. Ihan selkeästi tudaroit jo laskeutumisen, huomasin sen. Tai siis minä tudaroin. Sinä vaan minä. No, ei!
Your wings holding up?
Joo, hyvä minä. No, mä huudan täällä, kun mä oikeestikin. Tippuisi jostakin. Montakaan kertaa mä ton teen. Mä unohdin kokonaan, että mulla on toi hemmetin kilpitointi tuonkin, millä pystyy lentämään. Vahingossa painaa vaan se nappula. Mä en muista, että mulla on semmonen.
You're mine.
Ei vittu, mä pääsin taas irti. Tästä ei tuu.
As long as I can still stand.
Tästä ei tuu kyllä yhtään mitään. Yhtään mitään tästä. Miten mä sitä pidän kiinni? Tässä mä kierrän tätä ympyrää 10 kertaa. Mä nyt onnistuisin siinä jossakin vaiheessa. Mä pelkään koko ajan, että mä pääsen irti muuten.
Got it.
Taas! Miksi mä päästän siitä irti? Jos mä painan sitä, niin sitten mä saan sen, niin kun mä päästän siitä irti. Pitäis mä painaa vaan ylöspäin sitten, että mä en pääse siitä irti, vaan mitä hittoa mitä tehdä. Tää on kyllä pitkästyttävää hommaa, kaikki kiipiä menen edestakaisin koko ajan. No perkele! Kohti se meni. No. Joo, hyvä. En sitä ole ottanut sitä kiinni. Tän tuoda, että se tulee takaisin. Sitä pitäisi kyllä näin vaikeata olla.
Going down.
Ei hitto, taas mä päästin irti. Miten muuka pääsin irti? Mä en muista päästä irti kyllä yhtään mistään, perkelee. Mulla on ennenkin ollut tää sama ongelma. Tuolla käykin tavaraa, mutta antaa nyt nyt olla siellä. Mä haluan ton saatan eka. Mä meneekin koko aamu tässä näköjään. Menee koko aamu tässä.
Taking you with me.
Ei hitto oikeesti, mä en tajua. Niitä on pitäisi nyt niin vaikeeta olla. Roikkuja se saatan lennekossa. Ai.
You're mine.
Miksi aina päästään irti siitä? Vittu moro. Mä rupeen vituttaa pikkuhiljaa jo. Tää päästään aina irti siitä. Missä kohdassa niin on tuolla?
Got it.
Ei vittu, taas se päästi irti. Mitä hitot mä nappula mun tää painat ja pysyy siinä, perkelee. Nyt mä en koskenut mihinkään, kun se saattui siihen kiinni. Ja se kumminkin siirtos siitä. Kun mä painan 4, niin sit se tippuu siitä ja... Oho. Mä en tajua. Mä en ikinä opi sitä, mikä kohta se on se oikea kohta, missä se on.
Going down.
Ei taas se pääsi irti. Perkele. Nyt mä rupeen vituttaa oikeesti tää homma.
you with me. You're mine.
Huhhuh.
Going down. Got it.
Yes. Vihdoinkin.
Gotta grab the drone's data.
Vihdoinkin. Vaikea juttu.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
Toivottavasti mä en tapa itteni siihen, niin sen jälkeen sitten. Saapi nähdä striimaanko mä Forttia enää ikinä. Mä tiedän, mulla on just sitä muti ihan kupas. Mä en eilen striimannut ollenkaan sen takia, kun mua ei huvittanut Forttia striimata. Mä olin luvannut sitä aina illavuoroissa striimata. Mä ajattelin, että mä nyt odotan, että mulla tulee se moti takaisin tai jos ei se tule, niin ei tule. Ei mistä pidä väkisin. Jos ei nauti, niin ei sitä kannata.
Better follow the tracks in the other direction.
Sieltä jääkäs toiseen suuntaan. Mikä tossa on joku tarkkilaatikko? Sysäystahnaa sain, hyvä. Sitä ei ole koskaan liikaa. Onkin kivi. Kivihän mä tarvinkin niin pirusti.
Sandstorm's blowing in. Just what I need. There's the herd. You should have the parts I need.
Hyi.
Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great.
Mitä noi piti käyttää? Aha.
Machines. I deal with them first.
Joo. Älä tapa mua. Ai vittujen kevät. Nää tappaa mut. Ai just, mulla on muuten väärä ase. Miksi mä en yhtään panosta, mutta on näihin aseisiin? Ihmettele.
Okay, got them all. Now where did the herd go?
Mitä tietävä resursseja mukaan näillä oli? Oho ja... Korosta nyt ne jäljet, Herra Jeesus, sentä. No. Mulla on kaikki niinku loppu. Miten tää on mahdollista? Tahmataan. Lisäystahna loppu. Metallisirpalut loppu. Voi miten hienoa. Ei tuolla on joku liila esillä. Millainen metallisilmä? Okei. Okay. Mulla on siinä toisessa pelissä vähän paremmat aseet, niin tässä loppujen lopuksi niin mä oon ihan niinku kusessa nyt. Enemmän panoksia ja kaikkea. Mitä vittua mä nyt teen?
One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. One of them might have a kneecap I can use. A kneecap. Good. Okay, that takes care of the machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule from Moreland's diving bubble.
No, sainhan mä näitä tehty. Musta loppu näköjään kaikki materiaalit. Vittu soiko. Se on muuten pelottavaa. Kun materiaali loppuu kesken. Sillä pystyt tekemään panoksia. Tää tallentaa, että mä kuolen. En mä sitten näkään tallentanut. Paineilmakapseli pitää vielä sukeltaa. Hyi helvetti, kuulostaa pahalta. Pihaa sukeltamista. No.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counter's mood became.
No. Vittu. No, mene nyt siihen.
We'll find a way to get the embers. I know we will.
Grab the compressed air capsule.
Optimism!
I should have all the parts
Right
to
up
build
until the
this thing
point you
now.
stumble into a machine's jaws.
Better get back to Moreland.
Pessimism. It may save your hide, but it'll never save your spirit.
Once again, the shard counter found he had lost the war of words.
I'll stuff a cog in its stomach.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
Incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Tässä on kyllä sirpaleita ennen kuin mä lähden jatkamaan mihinkään. Tää voisi kyllä tuoda askareita tätä varten.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Musta tuntuu, että kun mä menen tonne alas, niin
Time
mä
to
haan.
see if this thing works.
No vähän niinku.
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we'd need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown wine, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along, you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and
The 3 of us went down below.
you?
I can delve too.
Right. And then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes, a dream has to die.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ashram can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and stemmer.
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two... those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No, they don't.
This dream of Moreland's
Is going to get him killed.
let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Moreland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway. I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
Liimaava sotajousi. Hän myös kyllä vasemmassa. Olisiko mulla mitään myytävää? Kai jotain. Nää kannattaa myydä pois, että mä saan sirpaleita. Niitä mä tarvin. Tahnaa mitä tarvin. Lisäystahnaa on tärkeitä. Noin. Ja sitten mitä kannattaa täyttää mun resurssit.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
Kiva juttu.
What now?
I'll be going.
No vittu, mutta ostaa sitten lisää sitä saatana tahnaa.
What happened to leaving me alone?
Käy kauppaan.
Fine. Take a look at what I have.
Mutta loppu metallisia paremmin, tai perseen suti.
If you've got shards, then why not?
Voihan peruna. Loppu taas nyt perkeä sirpaleet. Rupeaa myymään kaikkea muutakin ollista. Mulla on näitä oltaasti muutenkin ihan jumalattomasti jostakin. No.
See you later, Evident.
Mm-hmm. Niin, mulla käy meidän tuloksiakin täällä, mitä mä en välttämättä tarvitse tässä nyt. No ne, jos nyt sitten yritän. Mä rupea nyt mitään tollasia tekemään, mä teen vaan se päätehtävä. Mä en käytä vähiä.
Parched desert air made the old wordsmith long to draft the Vein Spring Ale.
For once, I agree with you.
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here.
Etsi Poseidon. Kiva.
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
No, mennään nyt ylöspäin. Tässä on lisää sirpaleita luultavasti jossakin. Huomenta. Hyvä, että sait nukuttua pidempään. Sehän on vaan hyvä asia, jos nukkuu pidempään. Uutinen. Stanleyten katsahdus menneisyyteen. Las Vegas 4.5.2060. Tällä viikolla 20 vuotta sitten Stanley aloitti yhden Amerikan historian kunnianhimoisimmista rakennusprojekteista. Vaikka monet amerikkalaiset eivät halunneet häntä sinne iskeessään lapionsa avikkoiseen maaperään, niin toimitusjohtaja tokaisi, kuinka närkästys kiinalaisten poliittisesta vaikutusvaltaa kohtaan on tehnyt Vegasista nationalistisen ajattelun kiehuvan pesän, mutta kuinka hänen valtava omaisuutensa oli viilentänyt sen ja lopulta saanut amerikkalaiset kömpiämään hänen idealleen uudesta Las Vegasista. Kuka olisi silloin uskonut, että hänestä tulisi yksi paluun aikakauden rakastetuimmista hahmoista? Stanley on kuitenkin aina ummannut todennäköisyyksiä kirjaimellisesti. Vuonna 2035 tavatessaan mahdollisia sijoittajia vanhassa Tempo-hotellissa Zen katsoi kauhistuneena, kuinka hänen veden suoritusyrityksessä hukkui hänen silmiensä edessä. Hän tajusi liian myöhään, että hänen asennansa oli myynyt kriittisiä patenttitietoja kilpailijoille. Sitä seurannut epäonnistuneiden kauppojen ketjureaktio tuhosi hänet. Hänelle jäi vain $88,000 rahaa. Järkyttynyt sen päätti asettaa tulevaisuutensa kohtalon varaan. Meni kasinoon ja asetti kaikki $88,000 rulettiin numerolle 8. Se jättipotti ja 37-kertainen voitto nöttäsi hänelle lähes $3,2 miljoonaa, mikä helpotti hänen ulmaisen menestyvästä bisneksestä. Sen sukelsi takaisin työssäpariin ikuisesti kiitollisen onnekkaasta uudesta mahdollisuudestaan. 5 vuotta myöhemmin Jen ei ollut se, joka kaipasi pelastamista, vaan Vegas itse. Kuuman alueen kriisi oli tyrehdyttänyt turismin. Vuosien kasvaneet lämpötilat olivat kuivattaneet maakunnan täysin. Vesi, josta oli valtavaa puutetta, kaikkialla oli liian kallista tuotavaksi. Kaupungin hylkääminen vaikutti ainoalta vaihtoehdolta. Paljon kaupunki oli pimenessä lopullisesti. Stan Jen ei voinut kuitenkaan antaa sen tapahtua. 5 uskomattoman menestyksekkään vuoden jälkeen hän oli muuttanut $3,2 miljoonaa $800 miljardiksi myymällä vedensortusteknologiaa, joka korruptoitunutta dataa. Okei. Ja tuolla. Onko se lisää luettavaa? Mistä kaikki alkoi?
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big day turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Chen. What did he do here? Looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa! There's no way I can fight that thing underwater. I'll have to be careful. This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Mitä vittua? Tonne mun täytyis päästä. Mitä helvettiä? Niin hemmetti mun täytyy mennä. Mä oon ihan sekasin. Tonne noin pitäis mennä niinku... Ai vissiin tonne pohjalle. Miten mä pääsen sinne, kun tää panee hanttiin? Se on joku ilmavirta, että mä en pääse sinne ollenkaan.
That current's too strong here. I won't make it to the door before the machine spots me.
Ja miten mun on tarkoitus päästä tonne? Huhhuh. Tuolla on portaat. Mun onko tarkoitus mennä tuonne, että mä en pääse sinne, kun on hirveä virka. No niin. Etsi punainen valo. Oh. Puhetekstisti. Transkriptio. Datarappi osittainen 30.2006.4.13.24. PC-konissa tämä on vapaiden ihmisten maa. Kuinka voimme olla vapaita, jos emme voi edes ajaa omilla autoillamme? Smith Richardson, Ocular 7. Asianajana minun on muistutettu sinua, että auton automaattiajon poistaminen voi johtaa. Koko tämän oikoisutun idea on palauttaa hieno klassikko-auto niin sen alkuperäiseen kuntoon. Se tarkoittaa robottien poistamista. Kyllä, ja asiakirjoissamme on sekä sen ajalla kiva. PS3. Tämä on osa historiaa, Amerikan historiaa, ajalta kun vielä valmistimme asioita. Haluatko heittää koko historiamme katoa? Smith. En usko, että oikeus PS3. Tiedän kyllä, että oikeus sanoo. Se on pelkkä auto. Turvallisuuden on oltava etusijalla. Pälä. Mitri Kartson Otkele. Kyllä, ja hyvin on todennäköistä, että PS3. Ei tässä sitä kuitenkaan ole kyse. Tässä on kyse tämän auton palauttamisesta sen kahlitsemattomaan tai ohjauksettomaan amerikkalaiseen karutenttometaan.
There. Red light.
Missä? Missä sä näet punaisen valon? Tää? Missä sä näet punaisen valon? Tuolla. Vissiin. Tuolla.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Voi miten kivaa. Ei mun ei kuinkaan kannata kaikkia noita kerätä, kun tarvii niitä kumminkin siellä taistelussa varmaan. No, nyt tää ohjaaminen on vaikeeta täällä uidessa. En tykkää uimisesta.
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node.
Hyvin.
There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
Mihin suuntaan pitää mennä? Voi perseen suti. No niin.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Only something I can climb to get out. Joo. Eikä se antaa vinkkejä sitten, kun mä menen tuonne takaisin.
primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumia incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain.
Another recording from Stanley Chen. Pack's full, but my stash has one. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
Täällä on reissä. Aha. Mä tänne kumminkaan mennä.
Hot as an Oseram forge, as Aaron would say.
Mä vihaan sukelteluja.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the door.
No niin, ei muuta kuin uimaa, hui saatana. Vitu hauska.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node. Fast.
Pääsinpäs. Mä taaskaan pääse tonne noin. Täältä pääse. Täällä on taas joku tollanen esine.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first plume arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
No! Perkele, minne vittu mä nyt ipari? Oho! Noin.
taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Kuulostaa pelottavalta.
According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. Machine will take a lot of damage from acid. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
Joo. Mistä se tuota? Mä en tiedä. Mongolpiirin lento. Tässä sopii olla sitä. Näet monta veljesten kuumupilmapallon mallinnukset. Tämä on toinen asiakasin pääkatoa koristunut pallon näköismalli. Ensimmäinen myytiin kasinoon Shanghaissa vuonna 2031. Alkuperäisen Montgolfierin kuumeilupallo nousi lentoon Ranskan Pariisissa 1783. Se oli ensimmäinen ihmisten suorittama vapaalento. Nämä kaksi urheaa miestä eivät kuitenkaan olleet ensimmäiset ilmaan nousseet eläväiset. Kuningas Ludwig joku, mä en osannut romanilaisen nuorita, oli vaatinut koko ajan lentoa, joka lähetettiin taivaalle lammas, ankka sekä kukko 3 kuukautta aikaisemmin kuin ihmis. Okei, on katokin totti. Siis minkä muuta nyt mennä? Nyt mä en ymmärrä. Nyt mä tipahdin ihan totaalisesti. Bunkkerin ovi.
It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Let this green shine off carefully. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Kato vahingossa löysin sen. Ja täällä on. Mä enää tiedä yhtään missä mä oon. Mä oon ihan sekas.
This looks promising. There should be a console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here.
Time to
Still.
clean this place out.
My last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place.
Oho, auto lähti ilmaan. Oho.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon.
Oho.
I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
No. Las Vegasin aikana. Neiti kaavettiin historian tunnille. 15 vuotta EAA. Ammutut karvaiset norsut saapuivat Nevadaan ennen kuin sitä kutsutaan Nevadaksi syömään. 18 EAA. Amerikan alkuperäiskansat saapuivat piirtävät kalliopiirustuksia. 1829 väki Espanjasta Euroopassa kutsuu Las Vegasiksi, mikä tarkoittaa niittyjä. 1905 kaupungista tulee kaupunki ja punarata saapuu sinne, jotta joki voi levätä ja hankkia vettä. 1931 Isohovenin pato rakennetaan Las Vegasin lähellä. 1946 Benjamin Buxi Saagussa avaa hotellin. 1950 aavikolla räjäytetään suuria pommeja, ihmiset saapuvat katsomaan seenipilviä. Ja kaupunkimme kutsutaan atoomikaupungiksi ja siinä rakennetaan paljon hotelleja. 1956 Elvis Presley esiintyy Las Vegasissa. 2007 suuri Standard-hotelli räjäytetään. 2030 tulee tosi kuuma ja elävät kuolevat ja ihmiset sanovat, että on liian kuuma ja lähtevät. 2035 Stanley Chen todella onnekas ja voittaa $3,2 miljoonaa ruletista arvaamalla numerolta. 2037. Nevadan ja Arizonan Kalifornian asukkaat taistelevat robotteja vastaan, kun hallitus yrittää saada heidät lähtemään kuumuuden takia. Juuri kukaan ei saavu enää Las Vegasiin. 2040 Sandersen on käyttänyt onnenrahat ja saanut lisää valmistavaa vettä, jota voi juoda saaristumatta. Hän ostaa rahoillaan suuren kuplan kaupunkimme ylle hotellin nimeltä Fountain. 2047. Koulun Stanleysen elementary avataan lapsille. Kiitos herrat sen kaikesta, mitä olet saavuttanut kaupungille, missä asumme ja estänyt sitä muuttumasta aavikoksi. Paini. Semmosta. On se ihan mukava, että tää on nyt... Ei tarvitse enää sukellella täällä. Ja pääsee liikkumaan täällä päimetin paikassa.
Left these machines behind. Could sneak by them. Deal with a big one first.
Uh-oh. Vittu. Ai saatana, kun täällä hyökkää kaikenlaiset muutkin saatana kimppu. Ei vittu, ammuks loppu. Tuossa vaan. Joo. No niin, sainpahan ton tapettua. Meinaa vaan kuolla saakeli kaikille mulle roinalle täällä. Enkä pääsee sen oikean vihollisen kimppuun. Ja tää maistaisit hyvästä elämästä. Korruptoitunut rata. Ymmärrän, että haluat minun palaavan ja minäkin kaipaan Jesseä. Tämä vaatii kuitenkin henkilökohtaista panosta. Kilpailemme voivat toimittaa 100 000 yksikköä labralihaa yhdellä käynnillä. Tiedätkö, ainoa tapa, jolla saamme osan siitä bisneksestä on luoda suhteita. Minulla on vielä 3 tapaamista huomenna ja hyvä tunne 2 ensimmäistä. Jos vien maaliin edes yhden niistä, se riittää maatilan pyörittämiseen muutamaksi vuodeksi lisää. Tämä yksi kokki tykkää selittää, kuinka aidon lihan maun voi erottaa. Sanoisin olevan kuin homeopatiaa. Tekstuuri ja rakenne voivat olla samoja, mutta elämän jäljen voi maistaa. Mitä ikinä hän sitten höpöttääkin, se tuntuu käyvän kaupaksi. Heidän ravintolassaan käy runsaasti holotähtiä. Holotähti. Ei, eli vielä muutama päivä jouko. Sitä sanotaan, että tiskejä halutessaan tullaan Vegasiin, ehkä huomenna on meidän vuoromme voittaa. Jaa. Tää on vaan makeen näköinen tää. Mitä mä nyt tuo?
Well, not worry about running out.
Mitä täällä on näitä oikeasti vielä? Näitä mä tosiaan tarviin nyt kipeästi. Voi pelottaa se isojen hirvien kanssa taisteleminen.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloyn! It's a miracle!
Mä käyn kyllä vessassa tässä välissä, kun rupeaa taistelemaan sitä hirviötä vastaan. Kuulosti ihan joltakin uppoavalta laivalta. Titanicissa oli tommonen ääni. Piti tuommoista ääni.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Ardell.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Saatana. Looseri. Tai looseri.
Should try a plasma ammo.
go! Tää on mun käsittääkseni ihan normaalilla. Onhan. Helppo. Ei kyllä siltä tunnu. Noi vittu ammuu omiin. Oi saatana.
Down it goes! Aloy! You did it!
Joo, nyt mä kyllä pistän tän normaalille. Mä tajunnut, että tää on helpolla. Tuntuu niin vaikealta kaikki.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on!
Puhutaan noille sitten. Missä niitä on tuolla?
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Ne oli kuulevina niillä jouvituisia ääniä. Oho.
For the next fight. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
Mitäkään täällä on muuta. Joo, ehkä mä kumminkin vaan. Tuonne kumminkin mennäkin. Herran piakset. Ei, mä en tiedä, ihan sama. Käyn katsomassa mitä täällä on.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Oho.
There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Uusi tietomuoto. Odotetunta dataa. Ilmastointikoodiin piilotettuna, joten on jonkun täytynyt ottaa termostaatin käyttöliittymän kautta sisään. Aika hauska oikeastaan tehdä tällaisen Caveman-revyn huulomainoksen potkan luona. No heidän lannevaatteensa katosivat pyöri melkein tunnin ajan ennen kuin sammutimme sen. Kiitokset sikseen, emme saa antaa sen tapahtua toiste. Olen käynyt ilmastointi- ja huolojärjestelmät läpi ja ne näyttävät olevan kunnossa. Katsasta työvuorollasi vesi- ja suorituskoodi. Inottaa ajatella, että mitä tapahtuu, jos ne järjestelmät altistuvat. Se olisi paljon parempaa kuin muutama alaston neandertaliiminen pääkadulla. Just näin.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Onni.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
No vittu, se kiipeähän nyt. Nyt pitäisi noin vaikeeta olla. Mielenkiintoista. Ehkä mutta jossakin vaiheessa tutkia tätä vähän tarkemminkin. Ja nyt mä en tiedä jaksaanko mä. Mikä mä pääsin täältä ylös? Kato perjantai. No, kiipeähän nyt. No, älä sitten kiipeä. Miten tää kiipeä ylös? Noin. Täältä on tarkoitus päästä ylös. Tuossa on jotain. Tää mä luinkin jo. Tämänkin mä oon varmaan lukenut jo.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big day turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time.
Morlun must have built this
And
before
the
the place
waters
flooded.
of my adopted home will at last run dry.
Nice not to have to
Well,
climb back up.
If the dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Another recording from Stanley Chen.
Voi saatana, melkein tipahdi vesi alas. Mitä hän on tekemässä?
Show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Emperors back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, I might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
Gonna need a lot of shards to get this place up and running.
Oh, my old Gramps would have watched these lights
Would
for
the
hours
wordsmiths take
on
up
end.
residence in the ancient city of lights, spinning tales for all who came to listen?
We should build a place for kids too, where they can play, parlor.
Like a carnival?
Yeah, but like, we should make it sound extra big and extra fun.
You mean call it something like carnival?
Saying something twice doesn't make it sound better, Abdon.
Oliko se tuolla se mun resepti?
Hold on to this for later.
Tänne mä ainakin voin kutsua se mun ratsu. Tossahan se oltu. Sikasiivi. Tuntuu, että mä en rupea juoksemaan täällä tänne saatanakin kilseen päälle. No niin. Uusi suhu.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. Heard the lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
You look geared up for battle.
You shouldn't miss this
Always
chance
a
to
smart
trade.
choice.
Chilly, tickling my lungs.
No niin. Tarvitsee jutella sen Kaijan kanssa, sitten vasta katsoa näitä muita.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
There. Let's see what we got.
Noin. 30. Huhhuh. Noin. Oh no.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Piiskaa pistettä. Noin. En tiedä kuinka järkevää tuokin oli, mutta...
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I have learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Okay.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. Are you playing that board game I keep seeing everywhere?
Oh, you mean Strike? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things. Yeah, it's a Tanakh game. I thought about playing Katalo, but what if he tries to kill me if I win?
I think you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Heard a lot of things about that tribe.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, you know, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. You know, the Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those holos.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I see you've got Strike set up. Think you could teach me?
I would, but I can barely make sense of it myself. Be better off learning from Salma and Chain Scrape. She can be pretty passionate about it, but she knows Strike as well as any Tanakh.
Guess I'll have to make some time to visit her when I can. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. You be careful out there.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Voisin ensin, ennen kuin mä juttelen ton mikä Joelin kanssa, mä voisin katsoa, jos mä löytäisin sen hemmetin tuolla. Kun se nyt on? Ei. Ei ole tuolla. Jossakin se täällä on. Pakko sen on täällä jossain olla. Minulla on nää kaikki.
Well, that's gonna haunt my nightmares.
No hitto soiko. Tuolla mä kävin jo. Mutta pääsee ulos. Missä hemmetissä se saattaa yksi hyrvylä on?
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can. I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now.
Noin. Toi homma hoidettu. Mä haluaisin löytää sen yhden hyypiön täältä.
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
Mitäs toi on?
I've been tackling the design of the ag lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Tuolla on joku huutomerkki. Tuolla. Nyt mä löysin se.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
Nyt Joen kanssa juttelee. Onks tuolla jotakin uutta? Ei oo mitään uutta. On löyty tyhjä. En oo täyttänyt sitä. On törkeitä.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm? Oh, no. we're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw. But she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
Olisiko se nyt? Koska se selvittää sen palautuskoodin? Missäkään asti se on se? Tuolla jossain Hornan tuutissa. Moikka Vimpro. Kuopan mestarille. Kovero. Ansalanka-pusseja. Täällä on vaikka tehtyjä joka puolella, joka ihan ilmaantuu. Matopolissa on käy tehty. Langanmurros. Rumpujuuri. Joenvarsi. Tuli 10. Tää kyllä lopettaa kohta, mutta... Löytyy silpoja. Toi oli aika inhottava. Taas uusi haamu. Kohtaa mä nämä kaikki tunnekin varmaan jo. Mitä monta on enää ole. Kyrpäotsi. Kymmenestä löydetty. 35.1 on peliedistynyt. No joo, tässä on vielä himattu homma. Mä oon sen ykkösosan melkein pelannut läpi jopa. Tässä on vielä ihan jumalautunut tekemistä. Tuntuu tää on melkein isompi pää. Kaksi. Nää vähän turha niin. Täytyy koko kasvua. Pirun koura. Tässäkin mulla on tekemistä, kun mä nääkin teen. Ja sitten vielä nääkin. No joo. Kuka tää missä? Tuo oli tän alkuperäbossi. Kato missään. Tuolla on nuotio. Joo. Mä voisin mennä... Ehdin sen kyllä tekemään vielä. Pitää mennä vaan nuotiolta.
First the frost breath, then the snow.
Täysin paskua täällä. Taas huhu.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you.
You should have missed this chance to trade.
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know. Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around, find an area.
When it comes to commerce.
Pikasiirtää tuonne. Noin. Oho. Joo. Täällä on nyt tehtäviäkin.
I'm telling you, don't throw good shards after bad.
Ah, Red. Just who I need.
You know her? Great. Then tell her that going out there is a bad bet.
Well, you tell him he better crank out what he knows before I pummel him in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. We had a fight. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both had time to cool off. But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her leave. But he refuses to tell me which way she went.
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, you don't. No one does, because they didn't come back.
Well, what about my sister? She's out there all alone.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
What brought you and Boomer out west?
Ah, that. There was an accident in Chain Scrape.
An explosive accident?
Well, you know how Boomer is. So we grabbed our tools and skipped town. Heard about a caravan striking out west after some passage got reopened. Decided to join up.
But why come out here? You could have gone anywhere.
Can't really go back to the claim, and anywhere else is a little too inhabited. At least out here, there's less chance of collateral damage. Besides, this place is gonna be a destination one day, right? Dad always said, get in early.
If you think I can be bribed, know that I only take shards up front. No credit.
Maybe we got in too early.
The argument you had with Boomer? What was it about?
Well, it started out as the same old spark and boom. I found her tinkering with one of my prototypes, trying to add explosives, as usual. And when I reminded her that the last time she did that, she nearly burned the whole place down, she just looked at me and shrugged. Then we got into this whole scorched out mess about why we had to leave Chain Scrape and come out here. Why, for the love of the Forge, she has to blow everything up.
And what did Boomer say?
Well, that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She just sat there, ignoring me. Even when I went to bed, not a word. And then, when I woke up in the morning, she was gone. She's never done that before. But knowing her, she's gonna get into some kind of trouble out there. And that's why I need to find her.
What's the Vanishing Dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that stalks the sands out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur of metal. It'll stay like that for hours. And then the next time you look, gone. Like it was never there.
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gotten close enough to find out. A few of those delvers went out there once, but all they found was a bunch of sand dunes. But I don't care what it is. It's not gonna stop me from finding my sister.
If Boomer's lost in the desert, I might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
I suppose if you're with her, the odds of survival do go up. I thought I saw her heading towards the metal arches east of here.
Then that's where we'll start. I'll meet you at the arches.
Okay. Join me there as soon as you can.
Mulla nyt ei aikaa ruveta tekemään sitä tehtävää, niin...
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Noticed machine riders earlier.
Remedies for all who need them.
Mhm.
Gratifying as the delve itself. I hear you don't want a pat on the shoulder. Discover new things.
Mhm. Tonne ylös pääsee.
Noticed machine riders earlier.
Mutta sisältä armaa.
Yeah, I thought so. I know her.
You know of her, or do you actually? I know you see me.
I could introduce you if you like, but I gotta warn you, there will be drinking involved. Lots of
Käytettyä pöytä nyt.
Is that a warning? Make this happen, I'll keep your gear in shape for the rest of your life.
Niin mä oon taas täällä. Tuota pääsee ylös.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
You won't get these wares in Norland.
En pelaa kyllä kone kaatua. Tuolta pääsee ylös. Lukittu.
The mighty maiden strikes again.
Joo.
Yeah. Shut up and grab your grog.
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio, they returned to the depths of the formerly sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of wonders. Alas, the gizmo lay beyond his grasp.
You saw some kind of gizmo but couldn't get it?
A door bars the way, locked by some confounded means. Moreland contemplated explosives, but Abaddon thought the odds of crushing the gizmo under rubble were too high. For once, the shard counter's skepticism might be warranted. The old wordsmith's hopes were dashed, until a friend with a knack for performing the impossible returned from beyond the sands. Might I persuade you to venture beneath the desert once more?
I'll see what I can do. Where is this place?
Once you're down there, take a right at the statue of the giant man. The ruin rests beside a metal tower. And so our heroine went forth, and the wordsmith's hopes went with her.
No niin. Sillä tavalla mä saankin sen tehtyä, mutta joo. Mutta lähtee viemään koira ulos sitten töihin. Oi. Ja tää on lentämässä tuolla nuotiolla ja joo. Joo. Katsotaan taas ehkä mahdollista huomenna. Oon täällä taas. Sen näkee sitten huomenna. Moikka!